Danse, Oki, hola, hello, greetings, welcome, welcome. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw, and I come here to say hello and come and join me. I'll talk amounts about the cryptid, the Bigfoot, many creatures, and the Creator, Mother Earth, and the healing that people are asking for me to do. I'm willing to help you and make you understand many things. And we all need to come together to understand each other. It's important. I believe those who just watch and come in and out, enter the community. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Because I know many of you watch and don't join the live. To me, that is saying that you're scared because when I see a channel that is speaking of things, I go in and I greet. I be polite and I give help when it is needed. But sometimes I'm feeling the person that just wants to stand behind all things and just listen and stare. Why not join the community? It doesn't harm anybody to come in and say hello, to meet others. Danse and Los, how are you? Welcome. And if you feel free to put your link, if you want someone to follow you, more welcome to do it today. I like to see and catch up with everyone and see how things are going. I understand many people are trying to prepare themselves for Christmas, and many that are out that live on the bush, out in the off grind, the grid. I mean, they tend to hide things from others because they want to isolate themselves. This is a time of need that everyone needs to try to gather. Leave those harsh words alone and communicate with others. It is time that we come together, no matter what race. We all have the same blood, and we all have the same beliefs of the Creator, because He is our Father, that Jesus Christ, as you humans know. Some are not religion. That is fine. That is okay. I say those who believe in them, and that's good. If you want to understand who you are, it's good to be positive. You see what I mean? People leave. It's okay. I understand. Roger, Tansei, Oki. I am stacking some firewood up on the back porch. I'll be listening. Hi. Be careful though, okay? Fingers. I hope you're wearing gloves. But also too, the wood, the stems, the thin ones, we call a mistake, yeah, can go through gloves too. But be careful and make sure you cover the wood so it doesn't get moist, because then it crackles in the fire, which I love to hear. But it is good to see you come on here, and I thank you. I'm not on StreamYard where to someone come in my panel. I didn't feel like it today. I'm just gonna be here maybe for an hour and do a prayer for those who need. And if you do need a prayer, I do need you to put thumbs up so I can say your name in the prayer when I'm doing it. I know that right now there is many activities. So You have to be very, very careful. Many things like the Wingalo and the It are really hiding out in caves, deep caves, with Mother Earth. She has no control of this because this is what the Creator has put in with her. We are also the creatures of the land. I was understanding when I was younger that we were called creatures, the creatures of the human. And, this is true. For those do not believe, that is fine. But from indigenous native ways, yes, this is what we were taught when we were young. I am 63 now, and I do thank everyone understanding who I am, what I do. Yes, there are now female medicine women due to many things that have been happening with the medicine men. So I am going to be talking about a topic about that too. Let's welcome Marcy. Danse, my love, how are you? Dr. Martin, Texas. Danse, welcome to my community. I don't believe I've seen you here before, but welcome. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Everybody calls me Mama Bear Claw. I'm 63 years old and I love to teach. My language, I speak 9 languages. 7 are the natives, and Spanish and English. Well, if you want to count signing, but that is part of um, one of my languages that we speak, our language, and we signed. So, what I do want everyone to understand that there are many satangas. Now, those who don't understand a satanga, they're called the grass man, the hairy man, the ape man, um, shagaru, shikinju, um, ayuseku, which is Bigfoots also. So, and people were saying that, you know, why are they here? Are they here to, be to know us, or have they been here? I will say this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to level my computer, my laptop here. And there we go. I think so. I feel like I'm a little off. My grandfather brought me up teaching me about Native American ways in medicine. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, the same thing. My godmother is Mama Rainfeather, and she's very known in all 50 res nation. I am Blackfoot for Blackfoot, and I do come from Blackfoot res. We are all connected with Canada. In the 1800s, we connected with them. So Cree Nation is, I have many relatives there, many relatives spread out of the United States, even out of the United States. Um, some are married into military, which I feel that you can marry who you please, but sometimes if you're into the old culture, tradition ways, it's like they say, it's a no. But I believe if you're in love with someone and you have that connection and you want to build that connection to go together, then it shall be. Just get the blessings. That's important. It doesn't matter if it's not your parents, it could be your grandparents or some other elders. The council members agrees, they agree. Then you're blessed. It's also good to know some of your traditions. I've helped many people with different channels and Facebook to understand about their culture if they had parents, and I've got the information, and this is what I do. Besides being indigenous medicine woman. I do the law for them. He said we were and up to ah, this is one of my topics I was going to talk about. Chasing horse. Nay, there's been coming out from the Latakasus. Yes. Even some of our indigenous native families, they get seen by these producers. I think that's how you say it. The ones that make the movies, the producers, yes. And then they see us and they say, hey, can you do a part? We want to give you a part. We'll give you this amount of money. So, yes, he took that part and made movies, but it went to his head. He was supposed to be one of the medicine women for the Latakasus. Now, it's been the women and children have been now more and more now. And I do too know about it since I was 20 years old. And I've heard many things, and it sickens me to know when you want to try to heal somebody and make those spirits go away. But we have to understand, are their intentions, the spirits are good, or are they bad? Or are they actually seeing things and misinterpreting? So we have to stay close and tight with family that are in need, because we're just like other humans, other cultures and stuff too. um, we do stay close to our circles, especially many indigenous natives do, and we gather together and help each other in each one. He said we were on the and we all try to encourage our young to understand and learn. No interruption. I'm here to answer questions and give advice and bring the healing. People that know me on my channels, you're welcome to watch my other channels, my other videos. I do thank you for coming in. My family on my community here are very kind, and they ask questions. And when I'm trying to let the folks know that our culture is not bad like humans have said that they are, and we're not. And I help other channels when they're investigating, with the Satangas and the it. Indigenous natives still are not allowed or should not say um, it's an S. And there is a program of it, and we're not allowed supposed to say it unless the elders, which myself, give the permission, but we have to pray hard and for his protection. Yes, I have a nephew that speaks of it. And when he comes to the res, and we do a heavy prayer on him. So when he does speak of it, it doesn't come to him and his family, because he has his studio in his home. So we have to put protection around his home, and which is very necessary. Oh, there we go. I apologize. But again, I do have 4 clans, and I do communicate with them. I have been an investigate for 58 years. Now, this past year, I didn't do much because I had, but once I healed enough, I had to go to my. It's important that when you go out to Mother Earth and you want to see the beautiful trees, the trees has so much energy. I tell the people that go investigate or hike, I tell them put down some tobacco. Give thanks to Mother Earth. You're allowing to, she's allowing you to come in and see the beautiful creatures. And there's some bad creatures, but they live among us, so we have to accept it. I say don't carry a firearm, which is a gun, but I cannot stop you. You say that is your protection, which is fine. I don't agree with it. I don't carry that. I carry a machete, a knife on my side. Yes, by the time you get to it, it's like you're unstrapping. It's the same thing as a gun, and we don't need that. But see, we're not going out there to hunt. We're only going out there to look, see what is there, is inside these caves, what's around the mountain, what is in this big hole, this crack, what does it leave? Things like that. And I just want everyone to know and understand, I have to fight with many tribals and council members to allow me to speak what is out there. Some say, how dare you? Those are sacred. That's a sacred land of ours. Yes, but we share it with many Americans and human beings. So I'm going to, if you don't like it, I'm going to share. What are you going to do? I'm also on the board. You're going to tell me I'm not allowed? That I am banished? I'm not worried no more. I used to in my early years. Mm-mm. I want people to understand when you go out in Mother's beautiful woods and her mountains and watch the pond and the lakes, there's many things out there besides deer, elk, moose, does. There's birds, there's worms, there's squirrels, many different birds. And there's other stuff, rabbits, wild rabbits, rattlesnakes, snakes, cobras, anything you could think of. I'm sure there's there. But when you want to hunt is a different thing. I believe getting to know Mother Earth and understanding, then that's how she shows you. You see the eyes by the tree. Is it a Satanga? Is it a Bigfoot? Or is it a dogman? Or could it be a Wingalo? Or could it be a spirit? Now, my godmother, Mama Rainfeather, she's taught me since I was young, along with my mother and the chief, Red Hawk. So, if you think, I say, if you think there's many things, can we go see them? They taught me, this is what you do. We're going to teach you how to hunt, how to track, and that's what I do. I track many different animals, smelling to the ground to see what it is, the feel of the print. Is it a 5-toe, 4-toe, 3-toe, or is it a 6-toe? 6 toes are very rare. But then they tell me, as you're learning and getting more advantage, and we would get deep into the ravine or the pines, because in different states we went to learn, Yes, there's some that we had to ask permission because we were not just investigating on the res, but we were investigating on land. Some was the state and some were properties. But we would ask so we didn't have to trespass. There are many, many things that people don't understand that are there. They're just like us trying to live. But there are some that are trying to take the human soul. Now, if they do completely hypnotize you, which is a zap, and then you would feel a really bad ding, then you hear in your ears and you feel like your head is shaking like this and you don't realize it, then they're trying to take something from you so they can live on, because those creatures do want to live longer, and that's how they take a little bit out of you and a little more, and then that means they're attached to you. So you have to understand that if you want to be attached and you want to continue investigating, make sure you're protected. Yes, our Creator Jesus Christ, as you guys all know, praying to Him for is He listens. But us indigenous ways, we carry our protection medicine bags when we go into the woods and everything. Those who come upon us and asking for the healing, and we have to heal that person so it doesn't have a much strain on them, on their bodies or their minds. And it's good for a medicine person like myself, and there's many different ones also that continue to be kind to the person and listen to them, what is their needs, and able to understand the pain they go through. So it is very important that we do be protected. The Satangas out there and the dogmen, they have the same things we do. They have a medicine person. They know how to make medicine. I know that for a fact because I communicate with my clan and they told me. They tell me many things are happening on the earth. They say earth, earth, this is earth. And when they tell me change is coming on earth, that means it's going to separate. So they also tell me many things. Water is going to affect many homes, the rain, the snow. And I'm asked, shall we take cover? And they tell me, she tells me, you need to understand. And I said, okay, what should I give the people, my people, to explain to them what is around? And she tells me different clans here see that the world is coming with tears. So I understand what she's saying. So I do tell many of my people, the families that I help with the channels, or give the ones that are in the prayer. Now, many of the council members have fought with me to say, why you speak to the people, your people, about all this? It's important to share. They need to know, not just from the news, because the news doesn't give or understand. A lot of people also say, why do the Satangas want to come in and be aggressive and hunt others? No, it's not. They're not just as aggressive. Yes, there are some that are aggressive. I'm not going to lie. But I'm saying why they get so aggressive, because whoever's on Mother Earth and shoves them to a certain area, or you're around a young one and they're very protective. Yes, I know many channels go investigate, and I enjoy watching them, and I do help them. I see for them, and but times they don't see, so I have to try a different way to explain. There are others that are out there that say they will help them. Excuse me. There's, and they have their own clans themselves. Oh, Karen Danse, my beautiful lady, how are you? I hope you are staying warm, and remember to do some little exercises for your neck. Okay. I did do some prayers with one of my council sisters here. Still, she's sitting over there. She doesn't want to come on, and we have been doing some praying, like I said. So I hope everyone can see me clear. Let me clean this lens. And I hope everyone can hear me. Am I staticky or I'm okay? Hi, most welcome, sweetie. You know, my hummingbirds are been coming to me. Let's get back where I was saying. Now, when the Satangas are there, many questions. Are they mating right now? They mate just like humans. Ways that yes, this is their major mating time, so they can have their offspring when it is necessary. The Satangas and more likely the Bigfoots, they're a little more wild. They run together. The dogmen be ahead of the Satangas, and they do run. They do take out their children, and the most active time is from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. That is the most active time. Why? And I know because that's what I do. I go out there those times. You can hear them. Their little whoops, or you'll hear them do a knock. Um, Once again, it is not good to whistle at night. That's because you're asking the other entities and other crickets that are really bad to come and you welcome them. So you don't want to whistle that way. We like to whistle with our hands. Not like that. Try to whistle with your hands. I can't do it right now. My hands hurt. But if you keep practicing, you would get it. And when you whistle, your lips go on your knuckles. And you would make a sound. Then you would hear them back as like a whistle. I was asked this morning on a Zoom meeting from one of the council members. They were saying there are many different whistles. Yes, there is. There's also like the birds and the squirrels. Those are the little chatters. They let you know that they're coming. It could be a Satanga, Bigfoot, Dogman, or some bad creature. Now, certain parts of certain states, the Chavacala, there is supposed to, they say, is that just like a Dogman? Not quite. Chavacala roams from Texas to Mexico, deep in Mexicali. That is their demon, and it's usually white. Now, they become shapeshifters too, just like the indigenous natives. One of our brothers decided to give his life to save his family. It doesn't in a not just his family. Now I mean family of the whole village. So, and it was given, and now he shapeshifts around the world into different, and many, our culture says, why so much? When we ask and we go to our ancestors and we ask and we wait for a vision to get, many things have come upon us, and again, we ask many questions. I ask many questions because a lot of the humans, friends of mine, they say, why? Why do they want this? Or what is going on? Can you give us more information? I try to give you the most information I can so that way you know. And when Mama Rainfeather and my mother were young girls, they said that they had seen an it, and they were by the cabin. Now, Mama Rainfeather has a cabin in Canada, and the many Saptangas or Anashkwa was there, and they tried to see what it was, and they said, "Oh, it looks like a chavacala." That's what my mother said, because she went with her friend towards Mexico, and that's what they saw when she was visiting there. And then when she came back to Black Res, and then saying, why is this coming up? And then go back to Canada where Mama Rainfeather was, finding out more information as they were growing up and learning. I mean, not learning to track, they do know how to track, because this is where I learned. And I try, like I said, I try to help a channel. They just don't leave tracks, they also track in your footprints. They also brush, even in the snow, that brush. Many, if you find 2 steps, 2 feet together, they're not going to be like this. They're going to be out like this. They'll be, or they'll be far apart when you come and see their stripes. But you know what? Very seldom will you catch them. Mama used to tell me, when you're out trekking and you're visiting Mother Earth, ask her to give you the vision to see where the tracks go. Are they like right, left, right, left, left, right? Or just one, and then in the tree? Or you just see the print and then that's it. But if you look closely and you look in that print, you will find another print, because the young juvenils also put their print and their print. People saying, how wide is the foot? It depends on who they are and how heavy they are, their bodies. They said, oh, some of them are brown, red, or black, and white. Okay, if you see white, that's probably an older one with the mixture of the black or red, whichever the ones. But I had gotten an email asking questions. I thought I seen a yellow one. I don't believe there's yellow. I know they're in Asia, different colors, I do believe. No, I think he was making up things. Because started asking more questions. Where did you see this yellow Bigfoot? I do not recall any yellow Bigfoot. from anyone over my life. Or I asked my other elders, the ones that are still alive. My uncle is 106, and he said he's never heard or seen. Now, his sight is gone, but he's good to smell in his ears. He barely walks, but he fights to go. And he'll tell many of us, be careful with your eyes because it can take your eyes too. And this is true. It can take your eyes. Let me introduce myself again. I like to do this every 30 minutes. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Many of them of my community family call me Mama Bear Claw. I'm here to answer questions to the best of my knowledge. I do have to watch how the question is and how I say it. Due to we have very separate laws that are not supposed to be spoke of, and I do pertain those, but I will try to give the best information back to you. I also prey on people that need healing. Karen is one of my people that I've been doing deep healing and making sure the Lord is trying to help her in every way to make her have good days instead of ugliness. So I really thank you coming here and joining me. I do appreciate that. It's always good to see the community grow, and I'm very honored to have 402 now. I thank you for liking and subscribing. But those who just want to like and carry on, I appreciate that too. But like I say, if you want to look out and just watch and not like or either, then I feel that you're very nervous and you don't want to come on. And I do have a few family members and channels people, and that's okay. But I would prefer you to come on the panel and say hello. Ai, no koneaste kwaya hanete, Karen. Much, much deep love. I'm expecting a package from Nonokoiste Kawahin Tahesu. Kaine. Where's a package should be coming because I have to do some more beading for a powwow in Canada and North Dakota. So I still have many of my sets, the earrings and the necklace. Even my sister here, why you make $45? You know that $300. That's okay. I'm not the one to hurt people's pockets. That's where they always tell me, you're too light. Mm-mm. No, but it's okay. So, therefore, I do my best to answer questions and emails, texts, messages on a Facebook. So, I do what I can. I know people are wanting to ask me many, many things about why do the dog man and go together. So, just 1 second. Uh, Dansei, Gator, how are you, Randy? How is Karen? Yes, I have been missing. Um, I wanted to take a little break and making my earrings and the feather fans and uh, doing some deep healing prayers for some family and friends. Um, I will do some videos instead of coming on here in a couple days. But myself, I am better, doing good. I'm walking with the cane, doing real good. Um, the cancer, they say, is gone, so I am in it, but still take the medication. Um, I had washed my hair with milk and vitamin E. I put the vitamin E in my hair and I put the milk so that way it can get full again. I've lost too much. My hair's gotten so thin and it's always been real, real full. But I don't give up. I don't give up. So tell me, is everyone ready for the holidays? It just seemed like it just got over with Thanksgiving. And many people ask me too, how do you feel about Thanksgiving? To me, Thanksgiving is a gather of family and friends. And I leave that at that. But you know what? I will say this. For those that live in the street and have no shelter, I do believe helping them, giving them plates and bringing them a blanket. It's hard for them to not just be an addict, or maybe they're just because you just can't make it. The governor is not. The government is not helping them where they really need the leads, or they took their finance away. There's many, many things like that has hurt many people. Doesn't matter what culture, human beings. We're not into the holiday mode yet. We're getting there. You know what? Just put a few lights around the window, even if it's inside your house. That's okay. I told my husband I'd rather have a Charlie Brown tree because it reminds me of when we were younger. I used to watch my sister, my little baby sister, who I lost with cancer too, for a very young age. She was 40 years old. We had a Charlie Brown tree. I would always try to help my mother, support my mother. Mother didn't have education. Um, she went to school at a seventh grade only, but they told her she's not worth coming. So I taught her many things. I taught her how to write her name, do her own signature, help her read and understand. And when she married my sister's father, I helped her divorce when it was needed. And when I got here to California and then had get my license at 14, had to go to court for that too to prove. And I was very tall. He says, "You're a very tall woman. Are you sure you're 14?" Yes, I am. But we all do what we can for our parents. My mother had passed at the age of 61. No grays. I got the grays. And I've very helped my sister and stuff, and we say, let's get this holiday started, no matter what it is. Okay, so I've been making skirts and making shirts. I said I will sell it and bring money to my mother. So it's hard, you know, not just people, but us indigenous had hard times too. Believe me, I don't get no grant or money from the government. My great grandmother and my grandma, Nista, says, no, you work. You take no filthy money. You work hard for it. Well, my mom did. She worked in the fields along with the Mexicans. They thought she was Mexican. No. But she made beautiful fried bread and burritos. There's many things you can eat, different plants. It's like my mother says, there's medicine here that people don't know what it is. Or you see these trees that they're tearing down, and we like, oh no. Certain trees are very sacred. We are still having problems with unwanted house guests. We can hear them making noise, but we're getting ready to smudge that we're not sick. Okay. Um, Randy, since you're the strongest, and I know you are because I can feel you all the time with Candy. Before you do smudge the house, smudge yourself. Do it in native tongue in your prayer. If you don't know how to say it, let me know and I can send Karen an email, or I think, I'm not sure if I have her number. But you smudge yourself, then you smudge her for protection. And I don't get native money, but we get EBT. Good for you. I was trying to be polite by saying it that way. Well, I was getting my disability too, and they stopped me. Why? Because the man I know for 48 years, I finally said yes 15 years ago. So they stopped me. Yes, I'm handicapped. I've had many knee surgeries, but I still go out there and climb those mountains and say, you need to stop. You're getting too old. No, not this woman. But if you need some more sage and stuff, let me know. Tell Candy, send me an email. But smudge both of you first. Then when you do the smudging, um, I'll say this, but email me though. So I'm gonna let everyone know too. When you smudge, you smudge yourself first before you smudge home or your car or your barn. What I do is I smudge myself, and then I'll smudge the windows clockwise, the doorway clockwise, each mirror clockwise. Reason why: doors, windows, and this means it could, witches could be the aliens, which are people, the satangas, the ids, the winglos. But see, I have sweetgrass over my door, and that also, and I have salt rock. outside the front door and the windows outside. Just sprinkle, because the wind glow and the lizard man, the swamp man, what is their, I feel like I'm missing something. They don't like it. Gator, I'm fighting to get my disability back. They say I could work part-time, then they stopped to check, and then part-time, 2 years. Yes, Randy. Also, remember to open the front door. If you don't have a back door, the windows still need to be cracked, because all that bad energy and evilness needs to go out. See, because it's like the front door is comes in, right, and allow the rest to go out. Okay, now I've told you some stories. Um, if downstairs, Soundwave, how are you? Well, okay, I noticed that when I have dreams of seeing Bigfoot, I seem to be more happy and not scared anymore. Good. You shouldn't be scared. And if you're feeling that fear, that is because there are some out there that are, you know, or it could be something else trying to reconnect or connect. So you have to, uh, what I put down to bed and do a prayer, and whoever's with me, I touch them on their shoulder. If they're on my right side, I touch them on their left. If they're on my left side, I touch them on the right. You know, it is many people, forgive me if I say it rudely, many people overpay, miss budget. You know, even something simple. If you have a picture of whoever and you've been friends with them for so long, and then put it in a frame, box it up, because that will make a man or a woman or a child smile. But again, it's really about being together. Even if you're drinking Kool-Aid, lemon water, hot lemon water and honey, or if you're having a cocktail, or if you're have a peace pipe, it's okay. You know, things need to really, there's so much things that are so expensive and children are crying for it. But if you have the money, do you really want to spend money on something like that? Or would you rather give your child a journal? Write a story about yourself. Write about the daily, what happened during the day. Or take your child out in the woods. Again, be protected. The youngs that go with the family, they also need to be protected, but also keep an eye. And you don't want to go too far in just because you have the children. Mama Bear Claw, my daughter's friends, offered me to use her sage, and I choose not to because I don't know where she got her sage from. I know your sage has been blessed. My sage, I grow it and I hang it in my shed. And when it's halfway time, and I put it together, and I cut it on stems and makes um, how do you say sticks for you guys? We say different. um, there's stores that I'm not gonna mock any retailers. If they have sage and you feel you want to purchase it, you can ask them, where'd you buy it? Did you bless? Has it been blessed by them? Um, some people grow it and just sell it to make money. Me, I bless mine and I bless it for them in their home, and wherever they burn it, may they be blessing and control and protect them. So my sages are not very expensive either, but mine are completely different from other stores and stuff. And I, like I said, I don't mock them. But everybody has their own. But if you feel that you don't want to use someone else's, then you have that right, because you don't know. It could be have bad energy on it, or if that person's upset or pissed off at you. Here's a smudge sticks. Have a good day. That's not nice. Why Bigfoot looks in cabin windows when I'm sleeping? Are they afraid? They just show themselves. You know, as Mama Rainfeather and I used to sit and my mother back then used to sit in the cabin. Um, they're interested in humans, how they pertain themselves, how they act around others. Danse Freeze, how are you, my love? I grow lavender and I get the pine from the mountain. I exchange with Mother Earth. I have white sage, blue sage, I have cedar, I have lavender. And when I'm low on rosemary, I also go to my sources up in the mountain and I get them when they're young and I replant them. And then when it's time, like I say, I hang them up. Oh, that's good. I hope it comes great for you. But yeah, smudging is important because you don't want any evilness. I say ugliness, evil, or bad spirits. If you're like you were saying, Randy, you're hearing noises and stuff. If you start hearing them slam and cover doors and doors, you need to put your foot down and say, "This is my home. You're not welcome here. I demand you to leave. I demand you to not attach us at all. You have to show forth who you are. This is my home. You are unwelcome here. If you are a spirit that is trying to leave, I'll show you the way out, the light out there." And that's how you say it. But there's a prayer to it too. You cannot, I have never seen one of my plants go dry out and go over, because the plants speak to you. They tell you when they're thirsty. They'll tell you there's bad aura around. It's important that you do um, speak out loud. You're not going insane. Don't think that. Do you grow tobacco? I have some seeds, and I have fresh tobacco. Oh, it's I already packed it up. And I also have a friend, a family that grows it and sends me too. And I share with many people. But yes, I do grow it too. I know when to put it down on Mother Earth, and I ask her to give me the strength to allow this tobacco to grow so I can continue with the medicine. Now, I did want to talk about, um, I don't know if you're all familiar with your tribal, those who know Nathan Chasing Horse. Um, a lot of relatives of mine have been coming out speaking, and they're very unhappy of the condition of him being a medicine man, and therefore a lot of us tribal nation believe he did many things he shouldn't have done. And we're speaking of this again in our meetings because even if you've helped other people's producers and stuff to make movies, you allowed your mind wander to yes, Brandy. You also need to, because one of them can be carrying it, the bad energy too. So, but for your home, you can ask them to smudge their home if they're strong enough and do the prayer. I have loose sage too, that loose lavender and white sage with blue that put in the shell or put in the iron, little iron, like my iron that you guys see me smudge with. I have the shell, I have the iron. When I'm really doing deep healing in prayer, I use the iron. I'll use the stick, the smudge stick, if when and fan what is necessary. But if you join the smudge stick, remember to go. Tell them you need to go. Nothing to attach, and do the. If you can have enough smudge, the sage stick or lavender or the polo, you can use that too. If you have enough to do the whole building around where you walk, but you want to also say to protect me in your person, your partner, and nothing can be attached into my walls, into my home, my bedroom, the windows, the doors, the mirrors, and you're not welcome. You got to continue to do that. I do mine once a month. I've been doing that for over 40 years. I smudge my husband, and he's Mexican and Chow Chow, but very little. So, but he's more Mexican, and that's where the Gomez comes in. That's him. But I smudge him. He'll say, "Please, babe, smudge me. I feel something." I said, "I know. I can feel." He's in the office, and the doors and then the wall. I could still feel him. So, oh, Tansei Bob, hello, hello. How are you, sweetheart? Because sometimes when someone comes over and they're in a good mood, but yet they could still have something attached to them. Also, what I do too is I have oil that I put on my door, and I always say, whoever comes and goes, let it go back out with them. It's not allowed in my home. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. I think I need to start smudging once a week here now. I believe your building is almost like a hotel, right? Because I was trying to, when Candy and I were communicating, I was trying to vision and then trying to see where you guys are. So, but I I would smudge every 3 weeks if that would help you. Um, if it's been an hour, let me introduce myself again. I'm Elder Medicine Bear Claw. I do have a Facebook of Elder Medicine Bear Claw. I have a messenger if you want to leave any kind of message. If you're looking for beaded set earrings, my set is $45, $6 for shipping. I do have a choker. That one is with bones and beads. That one's 200. I have a plate for 75, choker plate. And just one second. Oh, okay. It's no one important. I do have some smudge sticks. I have many different ones. Lavender, like I said, lavender, pine, cedar, pole, white sage, blue sage, lavender. And those are $8, $6 for shipping. So, and regular earrings are $25 and they're all beaded. I have protection medicine bags. Those are, right now, I'm doing a special until December 20th. But if you need an extension and you email me or message me, that's fine. I will extend it. But the offer ends on December 20th. Like I said, if you want an extension, you have to let me know. What can I help me with balance? I'm already doing that, Karen. You will, there's going deep breathing, and there is where you can, I'm going to give you some loose sage and a little shell to put in it and to just let it sit there and burn. And then I want you to listen to flutes or listen to the rain in the forest. That way you're doing your breathing and it can help you control your muscles. Okay. I'm also made some cream. We made some more cream, I should say. So I do cream for like neuropathy, and it's for pain, muscle pain. You can the other cream that I do is for pain in muscle neuropathy. Is different, and you can put that on your neck. You can put it on your elbows, your shoulders, your spine, your hip, your knees, your ankles, and your feet and toes. Yes, it is 2 levels, 8 complex. Yeah, like I said, it's almost like a hotel thing. Because I got a vision. That's when I was telling her she was giving me a F and your guys' apartment number, and I said no, there's not. It's building F. or E. And I'm like, no, no, I already knew. So, but yes. Um, with Karen, it's different, Randy. But um, yes, the eating is also the root of your digestive system. Danse, Jackie, my Bessie. Hello, my love. Miss you. All right. Now, be careful. Now, when you, like I was saying about the special for the protection bags, they are $80, $6 for shipping. Um, they're very sacred, what I put in there. And it's to protect you from many different things. Even the healing that is going to, the next one I'm doing is the healing, the foundation of your body. So we all have to realize that sometimes our life is a little struggle, but we have to learn balance, which is very important. Um, just as well as the Satangas and the dogman, all creatures, all animals, they too have to learn many things of balance. Um, Kinian Lausian, Jackie, means I love you. Okay, so again, if anyone is interested in protection medicine bags or the jewelry sets, everything, all the jewelry in medicine bags, the sage sticks, or you need a smudge kit, they're all in my YouTube channel and also on my Facebook. Those are my, see this here, I've had that one since I was 4. Danse, Josh. Um, yes, I do healings. I do different oils. Um, my jewelry, like I said, there's many different stuff. Beadings, earrings. Sets are 45, $6 shipping. Without the set, without the necklace, it's 25. Um, if you just want the necklace, you can do the necklace um, as a bracelet, wrap it twice, or as an ankle wrap around. So it is how you prefer to wear many things. So what else? I have feather fans that I make, and they have Selenite crystal stones. That is also to keep negativity and evil out. Those fans are 45, $6 shipping. I think I need to close this blind. Can you guys see me now? When I sit closer, I get the window. Okay, let's see. I'm stepping away from the chat at the moment, but I'm listening with you, Mama Bear. I'm getting our lunch together now. I got you on the TV. Oh, well, hello, everybody. That is not me anyway. I tried to do that with my kids, and I put the TV, and they're like, "Mom, what are you doing?" Since we had the Swami warning, I didn't feel it because I'm more over the hill. My children live closer to the bay and the water. My grandkids live right where, I mean, the grandsons at the college, Humboldt College. That's where they hit. So they evacuate the whole school building. And my other daughter, they're right off because all the boats come in and she does the counting. And they have to evacuate. There was many aftershocks after that, but I didn't feel anything. But like I said, I already said change was coming, something's going to happen. And my family members, or even some of the friends that in my husband's family, they all, she said it, she said it. And then I was getting overwhelmed with so many calls and texts, and said, you'll be okay. It's not going to last long. But we have not had a major earthquake, a 7.0. Last time was 1989. So Mother Nature is tired of being looked over by man, and she's gonna fight back. She's been fighting back, and many people don't understand, and she's been giving many notices, Josh. So, like I had told you many times, things are changing. Things are coming, and many people have to be prepared. Even our indigenous have to be safe too. So I always ground myself. I love to be barefooted all the time. I don't like shoes, but when I have to go doctors and stuff, I put shoes on. I'm in like yesterday for my appointment. Um, I thought I was going to have another treatment, and they told me, "You're in sandals? You're not cold?" No, I'm not cold, but yes. Yes, very true. People ignore many things from Mother Nature. Mother Earth is always going to stay positive and powerful with the Creator, our Father. So they combine together, they communicate. They say whose time it is and when it's time to rattle the feathers, as they say. So you have to be prepared and make sure things are in totes or set for. Make a copy of your birth certificate, copy of your license, copies of insurance, have some money in a little envelope to be in a tote in case that time comes. It's prepared. You just grab it and put it in the car and go. Or if you're in higher land, then you actually know. Thank you, Roger. Thank you so much. Well, does anyone have any more questions, or do you need to know anything about the native jewelry that I make, or about the satangas and the dogman, the bungalow, the it, the chabacala, or any kind of medicine? If not, that's fine. I appreciate everybody coming on and me sharing information for you till you have more information when you go out. Um, Again, I really encourage you not to whistle. Then I really don't want to see you get sick. But you're most welcome. As I say, hi, hi. That's in Cree. If you want to, in Blackfoot, we say, I, yeah, means thank you too. Um, I just believe that when many things come out and we're not understanding, you need to ask someone that understands or has some kind of knowledge. Don't say, Griff, oh, no worries. You can always rewatch it, sweetheart. But me, myself, I keep myself really busy. And I want to, stay neutral with everyone, help them out with many things. Um, like I said, the protection medicine bag, medicine. Um, if you need sage, the jewelry, like I said, I really don't promote much because I don't want to, you know, I've gotten many nasty messages and texts and emails. And, I'm a strong woman and I do fight back. But when it's a certain person that I've cared and admire, it saddens me. But again, when a person can be ugly that way, it's time to smudge and, you know, just connect and make sure that, things are good on your end, long as you know, and taking care of yourself, because it's also a training and that's all negativity and you don't need that. I've had the same dream 14 times now as last night. "14 dreams of falling." Uh, Let me see, who is this? Oh, it's my daughter. Okay. Alrighty. Um, yes. The earthquake. They're good, everyone on that side. So my son even called me on the satellite phone. He's like, because he has my satellite phone, and he was telling me, "Are you okay?" Well, we were watching Lion King, me and the grandbaby. I feel if I ever was lucky enough to see a Satanga and be healed. Am I right? A Satanga has many healings. Excuse me. Yeah, they can heal you if you know them long enough. Um, to Josh's, I think I spoke of this to you before. And your dream of falling is also where your loss of control of important situation, or it's like there's a sadness that you unable to control. It can be for many things of you falling, depending how the fall is. Oh, rocks from the sky. I haven't heard rocks, but I've heard some large stones, ice. But that was in the past. That has happened. It was a real bad hail that I think that was in 1974, 75. And those were like baseball size, golf ball size. Okay, that's my daughter. She says, I'm watching. Ha ha ha. I told her, well, join us. She's at work too. She's the one that was in the felt the earthquake. She said her off. She seen herself go like this in the chair, and she goes, and then the building started flashing red, so they had to evacuate. Um, let me see. Um, 89. There we go. It's 1975, August 30th. Relatives have said rocks of ice coming. I fill in with what us elders are saying from those who are seeking. Could symbol feels being overwhelmed and have setbacks in their life. Maybe unwelcome, harsh, trying to understand what water is. That you are overwhelmed in situations. Josh, did you hear that? That was from 1975, what I wrote. So, size of a car. And you have too much in your mind that you need to balance. When was the last time you smudged yourself? Oh, okay. I'm like, where's my oh, I'm sitting on it. Thinking back, all the remarks, dreams, the ones that stick with me are message or warnings. Okay. You smudged a couple days ago. Um, Mount St. Helen hasn't erupted yet. Again, I know that will be coming again. I feel that. Also by Crater Lake. The sky looks weird when they fall and make thunder. Now we had a Zoom meeting about that, and we were saying the star people are trying to make lightning for the humans to be scared. And that was a discussion today. Ano ko ayos, right? This morning. Toho ka nagkudisto ni is no kaya siya ganito. Yeah, she says we think sky people are trying to make lightning to see how we can understand or do we get scared. Um, so I'm looking at my paper. What else I want to talk about? I went through that, talked about that. Um, did that. Не такое что. Okay, pretty much talked about what I want. You know what? Kide kun was shifty on tai? No? Or collide con isti ko tahi sto. Ah, kuna kuna. Likita ko ye. Okay, I will. Um, she says, she's asking me when I'm going to smudge. Okay, I'm going to do a prayer and smudge everyone, so excuse me. Ano nakadaya ito? Di ko alam po este tiyo na ko doy kay. Nit ko kay ko. Okay. All right. Um, those who wish me to do a prayer for them, because I will say your name in the prayer, can you put a thumbs up if you want me to pray for you? Say a prayer. Could you please put a thumbs up? Because I will mention your name in the prayer. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pray over her. I smudge her first because she's older than me. That's what she was saying. You smudge you first. She's older. She's one of the council members, and she's also Mama Rainfeather's sister. So she is going to stay here with me and through the new year. She came to check on me and see how I was doing. Okay, let's see who put some thumbs up. Griff, Alejandros. Kill so much animals and good fruits. I'm on my tablet. Okay, Karen. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, and 1 to be blessed. And 4, Jackie. Okay, I'll say those 4's name. Randy and Karen also. If you wanted me to smudge over your name, put a thumbs up. I said, Josh, that I would mention your name in the prayer. It's okay, Karen. I said I'll do it. Don't worry. I'm going to smudge Karen. I'm going to smudge Karen. Okay. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. ¿Cuánto con esto? I know, Queen. She says, why aren't you wearing your bed? Non conosco name. Menestoete conetta e quiete macono nene dai questo. Ne koita toinesto konia Karen diskonoete ko he handro esko e she ko grifte kuninante o kolagite me Jackie ni stai con este Randy kono Karen this guy green Josh and the kids and koneste haite. Nakaete ni namo nakaratarisha. Oi te punto hakani ne kiwa hai he ne kitia hai ni kata haha eta konto aste kita anaste kunaiste koate. Did I just get blocked from what? What did you get blocked on? I didn't push nothing. Oh, I don't want to start this with anger words. Menesto esto en tona que tiene tabaco. Eniata nakoita. Nesto atagua. Nesto ete. No koeta on enesti konienta eta kene. Ena koeta kon tukosti. Dosto isto isuhto ne keto esta. Hakayen nenesti. Tuana na koeste ni ajistiata hema. Kunta hayeta eshes. Onotoko. Nesto eto no kwani neste. Este, na hataim tuo este koi oni te kumoni ni listia te yoko ni ne ara stoi. Hai, hai, hai. Amen. No es ko ne ko hoiste duhi ni ka dia ka ni te kunno soi. Kun sko skune este. Oni ato ai. No to e ko na dada koi. No konia ye koi. Nai. Okay. So I'm just gonna let it burn now. This is a iron that I was talking about, or you can do the shell. Like I said, I have the shell kits, the smudge kits too. Then I've got to in este con nemada este este. Ay, and Brooklyn. Okay, I mentioned those who want to be prayed. I hope you heard your name. I still have a list of 300 people, and tonight we'll be sitting for 4 hours in deep healing prayers. Um, so Sweat Lodge is up already. It's been up for 2 days. That's what we've been doing. We have been in there in prayers, and then we came out last night. At 12 around midnight. So, and I'm gonna continue the prayers because we were still praying on certain people that asked us to do very deep cleansing on them, and we're doing our best on this end to make sure they're good. I will come to an end. It is an hour and 40 minutes. So I do thank everyone for coming to my community here. Again, I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Thank you. You can share my video if you like on your channel. Um, I do graceful have you do many blessings on your holiday. Please do not be feel sad or alone. I don't wish anyone to do that. If you have a place to go, if someone invites you, go, because you don't want to feel the sadness in your heart. You want to also have that joyfulness. Okay. I wish everyone a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of the day. Here it is 11:12 in the morning. So please be kind to yourself and remember looking yourself in the mirror and smile and say, you're grateful. You're awesome. You're somebody. Okay? So please, many blessings, much love, and we'll continue again. Until then, I'm Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Have a pleasant day. Bye bye. Hi, hi.